everyone! So today I have my next installment of my makeup inventory videos for you all. This one's going to be mostly focused on eye products, and this one has probably been the one that I had been looking forward to the most. Now, in case you haven't realised, new background, we have moved into our new place. And I had this video pre-filmed to upload for you all, and we haven't had internet for about a month and a half. So we got it back about maybe a week ago, and I was editing this video and I thought that I would like to film a new intro for you all, just to kind of let you know what's been going on and apologise that I've been MIA. I didn't realise how difficult life was without internet, to be honest, but we've got it up and running now, and yes, very excited to start getting videos back up for you all, because I really love interacting with you all and just uploading things that you guys like to watch. And yeah, I've really quite missed it. Now this intro is probably a little bit echoey. We have floorboards here and I need to lay some rugs and things like that. The house isn't quite finished yet. We've got a few things left to do, but I think that I've sorted out the lighting, and I think I know where I'm going to be filming all of my videos and everything. I just need to work on the background, I need to work on the echo and all that kind of stuff, but we're almost finished. And if you guys want to see a house tour, please do let me know. I'd be happy to do that for you guys once it's all done, and show you kind of our new setup and our first home, pretty much. But yeah, this is the eye product portion of my makeup inventory and declutter. I was really looking forward to this because I knew that there were a lot of things that I could get rid of, and I'm really happy with how this actually turned out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I will continue to do updates with my makeup inventory as well, and pull things out of my collection that I know that I've kept, but I've tried and not liked them as much as I thought I would. So I will continue to do these kinds of videos for you all as well. And let me know if you want to see an updated collection as well. Just a spoiler, I did actually achieve my goal that I was aiming for in the first video, which I now have 50% of the drawers for clothes, 50% of the drawers for makeup, which I'm very happy with. If you do want to see the next installment of my makeup inventory, which is my eye products, please keep watching. So this here is my eye drawer. There is a lot of product in here. The way I'm going to go about this is I'm actually just going to take out things that I know I don't need anymore or don't use anymore, and I'm going to get rid of those, and then I'll start taking things out and comparing colours and things like that. So, to start out with, I've got some Stila smudge pots in here which I don't need anymore, and I've got the feeling that they're completely dried up. I might actually just keep the brown one of the Stila smudge pots, but I'm going to get rid of the black, the kitten, and the blue. I have this Dior travel thingy that I got when I was traveling, of course. This is an airport only one. I'm going to give this away because I don't use that anymore. Come to think of it, I don't really use my Dior quints all that much either. Let's have a look. Earth's Reflection is quite nice. I might keep that one. Here we go. This one is Ready to Glow, and they're not colours that I will use on a regular basis, so I'm going to give this one away. Amber Design. These warm colours are colours that suit me, so I'll keep these. I just know that there are a couple in here that really don't suit me, so this one is Rosy Tan. Beautiful quint. I'm going to keep this one. And Nude Pink Design. Wow. I haven't actually used that one yet. I'm going to give this one a try and see how that one goes. MAC Mixing Medium Eyeliner. That one, I feel like that is so old, it's gone bad. So I'm going to back to MAC that. Then I have these eye bases from Prescriptives. Now I know that these are really old. Never going to use a blue one. Probably won't use the pink one because I've got another pink that I prefer. I might keep the green and the gold one, but I'll get rid of these ones here. Then I have an old Napoleon Cake eyeliner sealer. Going to get rid of that because it's really old. Inglot Duraline I'll keep. I'm going to get rid of this Maybelline, what is it, the Hyper Diamonds BR02. Nothing against them, but I've got colours like this, and I'd prefer to keep the better quality shadows over this. Oh, their Real Push-Up Liner. I tried this once and didn't like it, so I'm going to get rid of that. I've got more of these little smudge pots. Black, copper, bronze and grey. I don't need any of those, so I'll get rid of those. Then I've got this Smashbox Midnight Brown Cream Eyeliner. I think that that's really, really old, so I'll get rid of that. That can be rubbish. We've got some Kevyn Aucoin shadows here. These are actually beautiful colours. I'm not going to use the navy one. I'll get rid of the navy, but I'll keep the others. Urban Decay shadows. These ones are in Peace, Fishnet and Graffiti. These are a lot brighter than I use on an everyday basis now, and I've got MAC pigments that do the same thing, so I'm going to get rid of these ones and pass those along. Okay, I have a lot of paint pots here, and I know that I have comparable colours to the gold tattoo liner by Maybelline, and also the white one, and also the Toughest Taupe. So I'll get rid of those ones. Benefit Skinny Jeans. This isn't a colour that I'd ever use. It's too cool for me, so I'll get rid of that one as well. I'm going to keep the colour tattoos in Bad to the Bronze and Inked in Pink. So those ones I'll keep. There are other things in here that I wouldn't use. Oh, this is the Stila, this is the Jewel eyeshadow palette. These are very similar to the Magnificent Metals, but I've got a few Magnificent Metals that I really like, so I'm going to gift that one and give that away. An empty MAC palette, I'll put that aside. A Smashbox eyeshadow trio that has never been used, that's in quite basic colours, so I will get rid of that one as well. I'm going to get rid of the Rimmel Scandalise. These crease up on me, so I'll get rid of that. I think that's it for the kind of like immediate, no, I want to give them away kind of things. Oh, actually, I'm going to get rid of the Too Faced Lockdown in the pink colour and the turquoise, because I know that I won't use those. I've got paint pots in other colours that I will likely use over those. That's it immediately. So where I'm going to start out is actually with the MAC mineralized shadows. So I'll take these out, move the drawer out of the way. So this is all my eye products emptied out onto my floor. There is a lot of stuff here, and I've got 2 eyes, and well, this is too much stuff for 2 eyes. Out of frame as well. There's probably, so you can see my hand here, there's a heap of stuff back here as well. So I guess I'll start from the front, start pushing things forward so you can see everything. First of all, the Yaby palettes right up the front here. I purchased these when they were all the rage on YouTube a couple of years ago, and I haven't really used them all that much. So I've got the brights, the pearl paints, and the neutral one, I think. So I'm actually going to give those away. I didn't use them very much, so they will be quite nice for somebody. Then also up the front I have like an empty kind of palette here. I don't need any of these colours, so I'll get rid of that. So I have NARS Pink Panther. It's a really old cream shadow from NARS and they crease up really badly, so I'm going to get rid of that. That's rubbish. So up the front here I actually have all of my mineralized shadows. Now I barely use them. I'm not too fond of the formula anymore. These ones that are like the lots of 4, I never use those, so I'm going to give those away. The ones that are kind of like the sparkly black ones that have different color shimmers in them, I also never use these, so I'll get rid of those. Actually, I'm thinking I might just keep the silver one because that's got a really beautiful silver sparkle and I can use that over black liner, so I'll keep that. I've got nothing like that. We have this black and red one and the and this purple one. They're not colors that I'll use, so I'll get rid of that. So I've got a pink one and like a golden kind of one. I think I prefer the pink over the gold. I'll get rid of the gold. I think the rest of those mineral shadows I actually really like. I like the colours of, and I like the look of them. This one's beautiful. It's called Summer Haze. Limited edition, unfortunately, but really, really beautiful. So I'll keep those. And now I'll move some of these products forward. Okay, now that's more manageable. Right, so immediately I have this Guy Borden palette from NARS. This was my absolute favorite ever palette that was released from NARS. I'm going to keep that, absolutely. And then I have last Christmas's palette as well, so I'm going to keep that too. They're just beautiful palettes to get. They're really good gifts as well. Now, the Lorac Pro and the Lorac Pro 2 palette. I am really not sure on the texture of these. I'm going to put this in a to try pile. I don't actually think that I like them. There was a lot of hype surrounding these, but I don't think that these are for me. But I'll give them a try and I'll see how we go. Just looking through the duos up here from NARS. Now I've got this one that's like this blue and purple colour. It's called Elsa. I'm not going to use that, so I'm going to give that away. Then I have this one here. This one is called Brazil. Also, probably not going to use that. I've got very similar colours in other palettes. Then I have this one called Bellissima. Now, Bellissima I used to use a lot on brides, but again, I really don't need it. It's not colours that suit me anymore, so I'll get rid of that. Then I have Rated R. This was one of my very first duos from NARS, and I kind of want to hang on to it because the colours are just so amazing. I'm going to put that in my to try pile as well. I'll see if I can do something with it, but they're just not wearable colours for me anymore. They used to be when I was working in cosmetics. Then I have this one called Habanera. I'm going to put that in my to try as well. Really nice colours, but I've never used that duo, so yeah. Then we have Kajura, which I'm going to keep. Then we have Sugarland, which is one of my favourites for some unknown reason. It's so pretty though. I'm going to keep that. And then This Is All About Eve, which I'll keep. And what's this one? No, that was Alhambra. This Is All About Eve. Now that I think about it, I have 1,000 colours just like this. And this is brand new, there's no reason for me to keep it. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. That's All About Eve. Isolde, definitely keeping that. And Kalahari, beautiful. Mediterranean, this is by far my favourite ever eyeshadow. They are so creamy and pigmented. Amazing. So I'm keeping those. Misfit. I just really like the shimmer in these. I'm going to put this into my to try pile as well. If I haven't used those in a week, then I'm going to get rid of them. And this one is Dolomites, which is my favourite new one. They've come out with some really good colours lately. Out of the singles here, we have Tropic, which is this beautiful turquoisey shimmer, but not something that I'm going to use a lot of, so I'm going to give that away. Then we have, this one is Night Fairy. Beautiful colours. It's very similar to the colour that's in Sugarland, so I don't need to keep that. Then we have Strata, which was my first ever NARS product. But I just don't think it suits me. I'm going to put that in the giveaway pile. Actually, I'm going to put it in the to try pile. These are so hard to part with, really. They really are. Because NARS was the first ever brand that I really invested in. Now this one is a colour called Himalayas. Now this one is almost brand new, but it is almost exactly the same as Andromeda. Now Andromeda I like the formula of. Let's have a look. Yeah, I like the formula of Andromeda a lot better, so I am going to keep Andromeda and get rid of Himalayas. Desdemona, this one is, yeah, this one's a really new shadow for me, so I'm going to keep that. What have we got? We've got a lot of grey neutrals here. Ashes to Ashes, which has almost never been used, I'm going to get rid of. It's too grey brown for me. And I've got what's it called, Himalaya from the new shadows, which I can keep, which is a very similar colour. Then we have Cairo, again very similar colour. I'm going to get rid of that one. Then what's this one? Abyssinia. Actually, that's a beautiful like base colour. I'm going to keep that. Then Goldfinger. I have absolutely no need for Goldfinger. It's just too bright of a gold, and I've got pigments that do the same thing. This one is Fathom, which is like a really pretty baby pink with a very fine silver shimmer in it. Not something that I need though. Then we have, what's this one? This one's Ondine. That's actually something I want to put in my to try pile. Galapagos I'm going to keep. That's a beautiful brown. Bengali is one of my new favourites, so I'm going to keep that. And also Mekong, great, really dark brown. So we'll keep those. Then we have Grenadines and Emmanuel. I might keep Grenadines and get rid of Emmanuel. Okay, we're making progress. This one is Nepal, this one is Night Star. They're quite different shadows from things that I have in my collection, so I might keep these. Yeah, I'm going to keep those. These three Maybelline colours. I'm going to keep these because I'm going to do a drugstore kind of alternative tutorial, so I'll grab that, I'll keep those. Now, in terms of my cream bases, I have these two from NARS, which is Corfu and Mykonos. These two I'm actually going to try out. I think that they crease really badly on me. I used to have a lot oilier eyelids though, so I'll give these a try and see how they go. They're just so multi-dimensional. The NARS cream shadows are beautiful, but they don't last very long. I have a lot of paint pots here. Just kind of deciding whether or not to keep all of them, because they're all different colours. There's some that are like matte and some that are not. I'm going to keep all of my cream shadows. Oh, actually, I'm going to get rid of this. No, actually, I really like that. This one's Illusionaire from Chanel, but no, I do like it. I'm going to keep that. Put those in the to keep pile, and then I'm going to keep my paint pots from MAC. I really like paint pots. Just trying to think if there's any colours in there that I really don't need. They're all very different, and I don't really have a lot of cream shadows, so I'll keep these. Pigments. Okay, I have a lot of Inglot and a lot of MAC pigments. Reason being, worked for Inglot, get MAC Pro discount. So I've got a lot of both. I'm going to try and eliminate some that are very similar to each other. So first of all, we've got this. We've got a matte yellow. I have two shimmery yellows here that I can see. So I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of the one that has less dimension. Yellow is yellow, so I'm going to get rid of this one. And I'm going to keep these two. Then, what have we got? We've got a lot of pinks and purples here. Pinks and purples typically don't look very good on me. So, oh, actually, that's another yellowy one I'm going to get rid of. So I'll bring out all of my purpley tones. Okay, so we have a heap of kind of purpley tones here. This one's a really dark, rich purple, so I'll keep that because that's different from everything else. Then that's cool pink, and then I've got acid pink. I like these because they're matte. Milk pigment I don't like. I used it, couldn't deal with it. Ruby red I do quite like. And pink pearl, that's a beautiful colour. Pinked mauve. I'm going to keep that as well. That said, Sweet Sienna. Sweet Sienna is so grey. I'm going to put that in my to try pile, but I think that I might get rid of that one. But milk we're getting rid of definitely. This one, this Inglot number 80, I'm going to give a try as well. It's very similar to Sweet Sienna, so I'll decide between those two. But number 35 I'm going to get rid of. Number 74, it's just too grey. I'm going to get rid of that one as well. This is very, it's not very similar to anything actually. No, I don't need that either. And then we've got number 22. I'm going to keep number 22. So these three, so 73, 74 and 35 I'm going to get rid of from Inglot. And I'm going to keep these purples. But we have a lot of greens here, so let's get the greens out next. Like the greens and blues. So, I have blue brown, which I'm going to be keeping. Then I've got frozen white, which I love the blue cast on that, so I'm going to keep that. I have clear sky blue and mutiny, which are almost the same colour. They've just, one's got shimmer and one doesn't. I'm going to keep the clear sky blue, and I'm going to, actually, I'm going to put them both in the to try pile, and I'm going to decide between them. I've got Cornflower and Marine Ultra. I'm going to keep Marine Ultra. I'm going to get rid of Cornflower. Then we have Steel Blue, which I'm going to keep because that's beautiful. And then we've got Teal, which is also another beautiful colour, which I'm going to keep. And then we've got these ones, which are all very similar. I'm going to get rid of Pastoral because it's just too grey-green. Then, greens are my favourites. I really like green, in case you can't tell. I'm going to put the Chartreuse and True Chartreuse, which are the same colour essentially, one shimmer, one matte. I'm going to put those in the to try pile. I'm going to keep these ones. Then, I'm not going to need this Inglot one, number 17, if I keep one of those Chartreuse. I'm also not going to need number 56, is it similar to Kelly Green? Exactly the same. I'm going to keep Kelly Green. I've got a silver pigment here as well that I might keep. And these ones have kind of that green and yellow frost to them, so I'm going to keep those. This is the same as Teal, so I'll get rid of that. And that is the same as Marine Ultra, but a shimmer. But I don't need two of them, so I'll get rid of these. Making progress. Oh, White Gold I'm going to keep as well. I'll move these. Okay, I've got a lot of glitters in here. Oh, I missed Nightlight. That's one that I'm actually going to, this one I'm going to get rid of as well. It's too similar to Sumptuous Olive. There we go. So I've got a lot of glitters in here. And to be honest, I like keeping these because I have the option of using them in tutorials. So I might keep these. Then I have this really dark grey pigment which I'm going to get rid of. I like using matte blacks rather than like the dark greys. So most of these ones are really quite neutral. Oh, another glitter. This gold I don't need. It's too similar to a lot of the other golds that I've got. So I'll get rid of that one. I'm not sure I really like the texture of these really metallic ones from MAC. This one is the one in gold. I'm going to get rid of that one. I really like rose gold and copper though, so I'm going to keep these. I'm going to keep tan, 100%, Blonde's Gold as well. Melon, Golden Air, Your Ladyship. These are the ones I'm definitely keeping. Burnt Burgundy as well. And Vanilla. Now the other ones. Okay, so we have Cocoa Motion. I think that this is a really ugly colour. I don't know why I have it. I'm sure that it looks beautiful on the eyes, but should I try it? Yeah, I'm going to pop that into the try pile as well. I don't have a lot in respect to the amount of stuff that I own, so then we've got a few different kinds of oranges. They're all quite different though. Orange and yellow and green are things that I fall for a lot. So, genuine orange I might get rid of. I don't think I need it. And I've got a very similar orange in my Inglot palette, so I'm going to keep these two, get rid of genuine orange. Then I've got pink apricot, pink opal, gold stroke. That doesn't even look gold. Then I've got a red and deep brown. Deep brown I'll keep. Royal Flush. Look, I'm going to keep all of these actually. I like red tones on my eyes. I know a lot of people don't, but I do, so I'll keep those. These pigments, I have a pearly kind of white, which I don't actually have anywhere else, so I'll keep that. Then I've got this kind of pinky gold. I'm going to keep that as well. I've got a couple of coppers in here. I'm going to do a comparison with these two and decide which one to keep. Then one that's very similar to MAC Naked, and I don't have Naked, so I'll keep that. Number 12, which is kind of a pinkier version of Naked, I'm going to get rid of that. This one again is very similar to Cocoa Motion. I'm going to compare those and try them both and see how I feel about that. A really fleshy kind of colour, which I don't need, so I'll get rid of that. Another pinky pigment, but I've kept a lot of those, so this is similar to Golden Air, so that's number 61 I'm going to get rid of. And then number 51, which is very similar to Tan Pigment, so I'm going to get rid of that too. I've got Blue Peak and Black Track fluid line. I don't think that I kept any other gel liners in these colours, so I'll keep those. Then I've got the Soundtrack, the Truth and the Happy Place from Bare Minerals. I'm going to keep those because these are some of my new favourite shadows. And then I've got the Scenic Route, the Top Shelf, which is awesome, the Nick of Time, and the Epiphany, which I'm going to keep as well. I've just noticed that AHA in the Epiphany Duo is very similar to this Inglot Shadow in 108, so I'm going to get rid of the Inglot Shadow. What about this? I think that this is, yeah, that's quite similar to some of the pigments that I've got, so I'm going to get rid of this as well, which is the Inglot Shadow in 207. Now, these shadows were my absolute favourite ones from when I worked at Inglot, those two. I just have things that are so similar to them, but they are beautiful shadows. So I'll keep these. The Naked 1 palette I'm definitely keeping. Naked 2 I don't think I've ever used because I don't know if I actually like the colours. So I'm going to put these into the to try pile as well. See if I can decide whether or not to keep them. But the Naked 3 I'm going to keep. Now, I've got some MAC quads. This one here in the colour Shop and Drop, I'm going to get rid of this. These are colours that don't suit me, so get rid of that. I'm going to keep the one that's in Call Me Bubbles and Colour Added. These ones were some of the pre-made ones. Then I've got these, which I actually made myself. So we've got Amber Lights, Brown Script, Brown Script? Yeah, Brown Script, Soft Brown, Nylon, Woodwinked, Handwritten, Plum Dressing, maybe? And then a matte one. I got these for travel, so I'll keep those. My Visart palette, Visart, I think they are. I'm going to keep these. These are beautiful. These are the best shadows. They just blend so nicely. They look beautiful. They don't have funny texture. They're just amazing. Very, very worthwhile. Then I have these ones from Too Faced. Oh, that's upside down. I got all of these because I was an avid collector of just things. They're all really beautiful though, and I haven't given them enough chance, like I haven't given them enough time to try because I bought so many at once. Okay, here we go. So the Smoky Eye palette. This is one that I have never used and I am never likely to use. The colours in here are too grey. I've got the blacks that I can use to make a smoky eye, but these ones are just too grey for me, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then the matte eye. All of the colours that I'm likely to use are in my Visart palette, so I don't think I need the matte eye one either, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is going well. I'm going to keep the Romantic Eye as well. So I'm keeping 4 out of 6, which is pretty good. So I'll keep those. I like the colours in those ones. Then we have some Stila palettes. Stila does great shadows. I always forget about these. I don't even remember the names of them, but there are some in here that I can get rid of. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put these in my to try pile because they're too difficult to get out at the moment. But I think I'll be able to cut it down to just being in this one palette rather than having 2. I don't need the matte black, so I can get rid of the matte black. I do like this one. I think that one's Go Lightly, but I don't need these 2. I'll keep the pearly white one, but I'll get rid of... So I'll keep these 2, I'll get rid of these 4, and I'm going to get rid of this one and maybe this one. But I'll do that. So as far as we're concerned, this whole palette is going to be given away. I just need to shuffle the shadows around. Okay, what have we got? We've got these ones from Giorgio Armani. I broke this lid. Good on you, Cara. Actually, this is really similar to Stila's Kitten, so maybe I don't need any of those shadows. You know what? I don't need any of these shadows. I've got things that are comparable. And I've got my Magnificent Metal shadows, and I like those a lot better. And I've got comparable things in all of these palettes. I don't need either of these Stila ones. I'm going to get rid of those. Sorry, I sound super frustrated, but I really do have enough eyeshadow. What I was going to say is this grey one from Giorgio Armani, the number 4, I don't need this. Again, it's too grey for me. And then I've got this pearly one that's very similar to one of the pigments that I kept. I'm sure it is. These are all similar to things that I'm keeping. and I haven't used them in so long. Well, I know I'm getting rid of that one. This is very similar to vanilla, so number 11 I'm going to get rid of as well. Okay, so number 5 is a dark copper. That's different from everything that I've got. It's a lot darker than everything that I've got. This one is similar to Still a Kitten. This is number 9. I just got rid of Still a Kitten, so I'll keep that. And this is a khaki one that I want to try out. So I'm going to put all of these in my to try pile. I know that there's a lot in there, but I really do need to try them and figure out if I really like the formula or not. There are ones that I know that I like the formulas of. There are just some that I haven't used in a while. So I'll give those a try. Then we have Hourglass mechanical gel liners. They come in packs of 3, so I've got the spares here. The Stila liquid liner. This has gone, has dried up, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then I have, what's this? Whatever it is, it's dry. Okay, it's an Inglot kind of sparkly liner. It's dried up. I'm going to get rid of that. These by Terry Ombre Blacksters are amazing. Best shadow sticks. So keeping that. A liner from Lorac, one of the Lorac. Yep, one of the dual-ended ones. So I'm going to keep this. It's got like a black cherry colour and then like a bronzy kind of colour on there. I'm going to keep that. Actually, I'm going to put that into my to try pile, see how I like it. Too Faced Glitter Glue I'm going to keep. Urban Decay Primer Potion I'm going to keep also. And then the Too Faced Lockdown. Sorry, I'm just having a look at this colour. Yeah, I'm going to keep that as well. It's a nice base. And then the Laura Mercier Rose Gold. I'm going to put this in my to try pile because sometimes it comes off a bit patchy, but I just want to double check. So I'll try that out tomorrow actually. The Laura Mercier Cake Liner I'm going to keep. That's actually really long lasting and I always forget about it. Then I've got 3 Makeup Forever shadows. The colours of these are just freaking amazing. I'm going to keep these. I like the colours of these and they're different from everything that I've got. Then I'm going to keep all of my MAC shadows. I couldn't bear to part with these. I've spent so much time collecting and making up a collection that I really, really enjoy using. So I couldn't bear to part with these and I will keep these. And the Inglot palettes. I love how compact these are. And these were actually the first ever proper shadows that I ever purchased. And I love them. I love them so much. So I'm going to keep this. And I'm going to keep the colours palette as well. I used to use a lot of colour back in the day. This makes me think that I really could get rid of other things. I'm going to keep these out on my bench, and everything that I've got to try out over the next few days, if I've got a colour in here that I can use, I'm actually going to get rid of those products. And then I've got the Inglot, like the fade ones, the ones that have 3 different colours. These are really good for brows. They're really good for travel as well, so keep that. So these are all keeping. Liners are the last thing. I need to get rid of some because there's too many. So the NARS ones I know that I really like. So I'm going to keep those. This Maybelline Master Liner, I don't need it because I've got a black NARS one. The Rimmel Exaggerate, I don't need the black one because I've got a black NARS one. Same with the brown, don't need the Rimmel brown one because I've got a NARS brown one. So they're gone. This grey one I don't need because I don't like grey. What else have we got here? I'm keeping this Stila Moray. the Master Precise liquid liner. This is exactly the same as the Stila one, so I'm keeping that. Purple Tang liner from Stila. I'm going to keep that as well. That's quite nice. This is another bronzy one from Giorgio Armani, but I don't need it because I've got a bronzy one from NARS. Then I've got a couple of NARS ones that are in different kind of colours. This one is in Kitty and Parrot Cay. Parrot Cay is really good. It's a pale green, really good for getting rid of redness in the eyes. I'm going to get rid of Istanbulo. It's a really kind of grey blue. Then I'm going to keep my Stila liquid liner in white. I'm going to get rid of this Crayolan white liner and keep the Urban Decay one. Keep my By Terry one. This is the 24/7 liner in, I've got two of them in black. I've used that one and I've used that one. I'm going to keep one of them, get rid of the other. This one is in a really quite bronze colour. This one is the Urban Decay in Lucky. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to get rid of 1999. I've got an Inglot liner in number 43, but these are beautiful, beautiful, like really nice liners. So I'll keep that one. But I will get rid of the Urban Decay one in Electric and Covet. So I'll get rid of those. I'll also get rid of the purple one in Lust. Milani Liquify. This is actually a really nice intense liner, but I've got a lot of black liners here, so I really don't need this one. So no, I will keep the Milani one. I don't have any drugstore ones here, so I will keep that. Highbrow, Eyebright and Anastasia kind of brow pencil-y thing. I use most of these to highlight my inner corners of the eyes. I like all of these products. They're all quite nice. They're kind of different. These two are different tones, sort of. Like this one's a little bit more pinky from Anastasia. Whereas the Highbrow is more of a pale pink. You know what, I might get rid of this one because I like the paler pink better. Because I'm pale. A Stila Kajal in a smoky purple colour I'm going to keep because they're really great for smudging out. Then I've got a bronze and a khaki, so Stash and Bourbon from Urban Decay. And I don't need those because I have a bronze and a khaki, both here. And then I've got the Laura Mercier, eye sticks, khaki, amethyst. Both beautiful, both going to keep. And that is everything. I'm going to put these back in here. Oh gosh, look, everything fits now. That's awesome. I'm going to put these in here now because they didn't originally fit. This is my to try pile. It seems like a fair few products, but I had a lot of eye products. I'm pretty much decided on what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. I just need to compare a couple of things and decide which one I like better of which. The biggest disappointment here is, of course, these palettes. I thought that I was going to love them, but in the end I didn't. There's a few NARS shadows in here as well. Just figuring out whether or not I really like the colours, or if I've got anything comparable. But yeah, there's a lot of things to try over the coming weeks, so I'm going to put those aside. These are the items that I am giving away or getting rid of. This is a major success for me because I honestly thought that with the eye products I wasn't going to be able to get rid of anything. So this is beyond awesome for me. I'm really happy with that. I am getting rid of a fairly large amount of products, so I'm happy with that. And this is everything that I'm keeping. In comparison to what there was, this is not a lot. I'm really, really impressed by myself, if I don't say so myself. But yeah, look, I got rid of some really decent products, but they're just things that I don't use anymore. And I did keep a lot, however, I feel like I do need to keep a fair few items. I do need to keep things to do tutorials with, and that's the truth of it. I probably wouldn't have kept as many glitters as I did, and I probably wouldn't have kept as many different colours as I did if I wasn't doing YouTube videos. I wouldn't have anywhere near as much stuff if I wasn't doing YouTube videos or I wasn't doing makeup artistry, but I'm happy with the amount of product that I've got here. So yeah, I'm going to put it all away and then I'll show you how Okay, so this is a drawer, this is everything. The thing that was really frustrating me previously is that I used to have things stacked one on top of each other, and I was never using anything that was underneath because, well, it was stacked on top. I didn't have a spare inch in this, and we have all of this space up the back. So what I could potentially do here is I could actually combine this with either my blushes or my lips, like my lip products as well. There's a lot of spare space. Everything is very spread out at the moment, but that's something that can be fixed, and I'm really happy with how this has gone. I was really attached to some of the products that were in here, and again, some very nice products that I've let go of, but look, I didn't need, gosh, what would have been coming on like maybe 50 neutral beige eyeshadows and things like that. And yeah, there are products in here that aren't really everyday colours, so some pinks, some purples, some greens, some blues and things like that, but these are things that I like to keep so I can use them in tutorials and things like that. If there is anything here that you do want to see a tutorial with, I'm more than happy to do it, just let me know. But yeah, very happy with how this turned out. The only things that I don't have back in there are the Inglot palettes. I'm going to keep those out and use them as a comparison point for the products that I'm hoping to kind of minimize, I suppose. So yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. I have just gone through and edited this, and I'm really happy with how it went. I just think that this was actually the most successful one of all of the videos that I've done, and yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with how I did. Not so much with the travel products and accessories, or my brushes and things like that, but the makeup, I was able to get rid of a good portion of things. I hope you guys are still enjoying these videos. Please leave me a comment and let me know what kind of videos you still want to see, because I love doing things that you guys like to see. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye!